Okay, obviously, this is my next update video, which I'm doing it late again than I usually do. Well, there has been a lot of bodily changes. I mean, a lot that has happened lately. Well, first of all, everything that's not physical changes with my body. I'm still in the process with the SSI. They're just gathering all the information right now before letting me know about if I need a court date or not, and if so, what day that would be in time, all that. And very interesting situation happened to me earlier this month. I was at the library doing my normal thing, except this time I was drinking tea, like iced tea that day. And if you drink too much tea, it can act as a diuretic. And spironolactone, that prescription, acts as a diuretic, which really sucks, because then it makes you have to keep constantly going when it does that. So, yeah. So I ended up having to go. Yeah, there's one time the first time I went, came back. Then I had to go really bad a second time. It was the second time I went and came back, but when I came back, next to my laptop was like kind of tucked under it, like sitting like that, tucked under it. It was a paper that said, text me with a smiley face and the number. But at that moment, my phone wasn't working properly for some stupid reason. So I got that resolved. 2 days later, I text. Then it turns out it was the neighbor 2 doors down from where I live, which is very, very interesting. I was texting because he wanted to say hi. Eventually, it went sexual. Then I was getting really uncomfortable because he was wanting me to go over there, watch movies and whatnot down there, and here, and sexual, yeah. But I'm glad I didn't go over, because that just didn't make me feel comfortable, because my Asperger's, having Asperger's is not fun all the times. So it was making me feel very uncomfortable. Other than that, just been having some sleeping issues, just waking up in the middle of the night. Then the cats, one of them we named her Sabrina. It's a black and white one. She keeps licking me everywhere and pawing at me with her claws, and yeah, so it's disturbing my sleep. Plus, also I've been having spontaneous orgasms the last few days, like 4 days. Yeah. Some of them are in the morning, which sucked. And one of them was at night when I went to bed, which kind of sucked because it was disturbing my sleep. But other than that, they don't really bother me as much unless I'm trying to sleep or in a public place when it happens. And yes, as usual, I've been craving sex during my monthly cycle, but it's been mild this time I've cycled, so hormonally my time of the month, very mild, which is wonderful. So, the changes. It's multiple parts on my body. I notice still my underarms are doing what it's been doing, and my pheromones are still the same and all that. Those parts haven't changed. I notice my leg hair is slightly growing a little bit slower, or have a little bit less. I haven't measured my waist, but I notice I have like more in my hips, like, yeah, more through here in my hips, like especially on this side, because I have scoliosis, so this side sticks out more. So right here, and I noticed my butt, that upside down heart shape that goes like this. It's actually that shape now. Yes, I took a few pictures naked, and I was looking at my body in those pictures, because when you see it in the mirror, you see it one way, but if you see it's a picture, you see it like someone else is seeing it, so you see it differently. And I was like, oh, I have had changes there. But that makes me happy, because it's not I don't have a guy-shaped butt anymore, which I hated that when it's not full, mostly because clothing fits better now, and when I sit down, I'm not sitting directly on my tailbone as how it was before. Even though I had there, it's even more, so it's more cushiony, so yeah. And my skin's still soft everywhere. It's like really soft and really sensitive. The most sensitive is right up here, the tops of my breasts. All right here is all sensitive. And these have gone up a lot in fullness, to the point where this bra I'm wearing, even though it's labeled incorrectly, it's the correct size for me in my body. It's getting tighter, and it's starting to, wrinkle in weird places, like folding, like how my old bras, what they're doing. This is slightly starting to do that now. That tells me I'm going up a size, another cup size. I'm not quite there where I can wear a cup size bigger, but that's where it's heading, which, in the past I've been having mixed feelings about that. Where I was like, if I become a triple D, that'd just be icing on the cake. But then other times, like, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, because I've always wanted my breasts to be very specific size, shape, and they're here. I've reached that goal, and is starting to slowly surpass that goal of mine. With my larger double Ds, it's a blessing, I can say. As it's starting to get past that, that's telling me that they're not going to be ever underdeveloped. And I won't have issues with my gender dysphoria. I know if they get over a triple D, I know for sure I would have issues mentally with my gender dysphoria, probably. I just know that. That's how I feel. So that's like the biggest change I've noticed is here, all this. And it's not just one specific thing that's done it. It's the hormone replacement therapy, the injections of estrogen, combined with progesterone, those medroxyprogesterone acetate, and blocking that testosterone because I'm still pre-op with spironolactone blocking that testosterone. And that's helping a lot because the injections work so much better. Like if you go watch my video on the estradiol, it's basically that whole video. No, I didn't do that video yet. I'm planning on doing it, but I'm going to do that video when I get around to it, combined with the spironolactone video. It's, yeah. Because if you do research on like estrogen, the estradiol, or injections, if you read what it can do, side effects, whatnot, they're both pretty much the same, except that injections are much stronger and can react slightly different because it's going directly into your bloodstream, 100%, bypassing your liver and kidneys and whatnot. So that's helping a lot. And after this week's dose, then the week after that I start a higher dose because I'm using up my old stock before I use the new. And the new is one dose higher than what I'm taking now. And I know that's going to really affect how these are going to grow. They're going to grow a lot quicker. If they're growing this quick now, that's going to boost it. And I know I'm going to be triple D, just how it's going now. And a really big thing I've done recently to help them grow is the power of my thoughts. Because I was doing some research at what I can do to help them grow. And I came across this article about how you can use your thoughts to change your body. It's just you think of what you want, the end result, right before you go to bed. Especially because like those growth hormones and whatnot are higher when you're asleep. And when you think of the end result, and when you orgasm, and the thought you have in your brain, like on your mind, it can rewire your brain for that, where your wants and desires, which can help achieve those goals. And meditation also can help with that, because it triggers the same part of the brain as orgasming does, so you can rewire for that. And I've been doing the thoughts and patterns for what the end result for my breasts to finish growing and getting there. And that's just basically having all my hormones, estrogen, progesterone, growth hormones, and anything else that helps them grow, to help them get to a large, fully filled in, full figure 32 triple D, from the tops and the bottoms, the middle, and the inner and outer sides, everywhere. The fat to tissue ratio, the areolas, papillas to be all balanced and even. And yeah, right before I go to bed, and sometimes during the day, it can help to have those growth hormones as high as a teenager who's going through puberty and gets huge breasts overnight, just like whole cup size overnight. Like going from a double D to triple D overnight, basically triggering the thoughts and everything that way towards the end result, the maximum end, and get them to their maximum potential size. And the last week I've been doing that, they've increased in fullness more quickly than it has in the past within a week. Usually takes a couple of weeks to a month. But yeah. So this is pretty much what they look like. I don't know if you can really tell because the lighting. But yeah. This is what they look like. I don't want to take off my shirt even though I'm wearing a bra. Just don't want to be that much exposed. Even though I've been exposed more down there before. That's not what this video is about, so. And you can see I can do this much easier, and if I go like this in a lift, I can lick the tops. I can't lick my nipples or areolas yet, but the tops and almost down there, yeah. Only if I lift up and try, yeah. That's kind of nice, so. Yep. So that's pretty much the physical changes that's really been happening. And there's one big thought and feelings I've been having. It's mixed with my sexuality. With my sexuality, I've been having kind of a hard time with it. Because my sexual orientation's lesbian, and that hasn't changed. Still like women 100%. It's just my thoughts, feelings, actions, and desires seem to be different than that, which that can change over time. I've been doing research on it. Doesn't matter if you have Asperger's, like an autism disorder or not. It can still happen. And I've been wanting, I could say my roommate. I've been wanting to have sex with him, but I want him, his body, but female. That's how I've been feeling. Like, that was like a trans version of him. Trans woman, pre-op version maybe. But a female version, something like that. That's how I've been feeling lately. I'm not attracted to men. Attracting the men. Only in the aspect of penetrative sex. Me being penetrated. That's about it. Every which way you can think, dating, marriage, relationships, whatnot, no. Trans men, no. Women, 100%, everything you can think of, yes. When it comes to trans women, I've been more attracted to trans women lately than I've had in the past. So, that's what's been kind of confusing me, but I'm getting over it and getting better with it, so. And yeah, so that's what's actually been happening, what I've been going through. And I've been going to support groups, so I went only twice so far, so yay. Other than that, just give me your thoughts, feelings, comments down there below, and subscribe, rate, and comment, and tell me what kind of videos you may want to see, or just, I want more people to comment because I hardly get anyone commenting who watches my videos, because I get like around 300 or so, 200 or so people watching my videos lately, and I hardly get comments on anything. Just any topics you want to hear about, or just anything. I want to know. In the description, I will have any links or anything, especially to my blog. So, until my next video, whenever that will be, it will be probably soon. I'm going to try to do that other video I'm planning on doing. So I'll get to it when I get to it. So until next time.